smells good here.
It does smell good
Have you noticed that?
because we are on the by Interflow.
Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to the iconic Hordern Pavilion in the heart of Sydney town and the 2022 ARIA Awards. It is great to have you join us. My name is Richard Wilkins.
And I'm Christian Wilkins.
I thought I recognised you.
Yeah, it's Bring Your Family to Work Day.
Well, it's lovely to have you here. I'm honoured to be working with you, Christian.
I'm honoured to be working with you. It's a dream come true.
Well, it's something we've been talking about for ages, but it's nice to be here and it's nice to have you with us. The first thing we want to do is, of course, acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging and acknowledge them as the custodians of the land, the airways and the waterways on which we meet today. It's ARIA's Day and it's going to be an absolute cracker. And Christian, gee, it smells good.
It smells so good. And do you know why that is?
Well, I've got a couple of suggestions.
Yeah, well, it's because we're on the red carpet presented by Interflora.
Interflora.
Speaking of which, I got you a little rose.
Oh, Interflora is such a great company. Been around since 1954, like a lot of good things.
That's
you know
almost
what I mean?
as old as you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, no, Interflora are great. And I mean, this is officially the world's most fragrant red carpet. We thank them for their participation. It's going to, how good does it look? Seriously. I mean, the sun is the natural enemy of the floral arrangement, but we've got both here in abundance, I would suggest.
And it's going to be the best day. I'm so excited because I'm going to be over in the Red Rooster fan zone a bit later, talking to Peking Duck. It's going to be epic.
Red Rooster and Peking Duck.
Red Rooster, we got chooks, we got duck, we got chippies. What more does a gal need?
It's a real job lot. It should be fun. And you're going to be doing that with frooms, of course.
Yes.
Which, but I mean, it's going to be, oh, look, the people are rocking in. Everyone's looking fabulous. Some of them walking the wrong way, but hey, it's the ARIAs. What do you expect? The performances, we've had rehearsals for the last couple of days, last few days. There are going to be performances that are going to have you gasping with enjoyment because they're so awesome, and some that are absolutely so moving because it's a big in memoriam this year.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we lost the late, great Olivia Newton-John, who we're paying homage to today in a really beautiful segment.
Beautiful segment. We're going to be talking about more about that. Natalie Imbruglia, our host, is going to be joining us shortly. She's part of that, of course, Archie Roach and Judith Durham. I mean, we've had some major losses this year, but there will be some very, very special performances in the show.
It's amazing to really kind of celebrate the life and the music and what they've really given to our wider community, isn't it?
Well said, exactly, yeah. And it's great to be back. I mean, a couple of years, through 2 or 3 years, however long that whole pandemic thing was, but we're back. Everybody's excited to be out and about, and it really does feel good, doesn't it?
It feels so good, and we should probably cross over to our co-host today.
Frooms.
She is a presenter, she is a model, she is a CEO.
She's more than that.
It is Miss Frooms.
Froomsy.
Thank you to my most beautiful favourite father and son duo. Christian just said I'm a model. I'm not, but I am here on the red carpet for the 2022 ARIAs in the Red Rooster fan zone. Can I get a yeah? Yeah! You know what? No one was expecting that, and then they did it perfectly. I have with me a #1 Amyl and the Sniffers super fan. His name is Brad. Hello, Brad. Everybody cheer for Brad, please. Now, Brad, what have you got in your hand there?
Oh, I got some hot Red Rooster chips. How good's that? Would you like one?
I actually would. Listen, I mean, yeah.
You might not get to eat tonight later on.
I know. That's a great idea, says the guy in my ear. So, since when are you Amyl and the Sniffers fan?
Since a few years ago, my son dragged me to them, and I love them. They're amazing. They're up for 5 awards tonight too. So, go Amyl. I hope they win. They're awesome.
Super fan. Well, they're from Balaclava in Melbourne, which is where I'm from. So I have a lot of pride in Amyl and the Sniffers. When was the last time you saw them?
I saw them a couple of weeks ago at Splendour, and I'm telling you, it was Saturday night. They raised the roof. So proud to be Australian and watch that. It was awesome.
Bloody amazing. Well, they are up for the Best Rock ARIA tonight. Do we want to have a look at the nominations?
Sure, go ahead.
Let's take a look at the nominations for Best Rock ARIA.
Go Amyl.
Amyl and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me. Ballpark Music, Weirder and Weirder. Gang of Youths, Angel in Real Time. King Stingray, King Stingray. Spacey Jane, Here Comes Everybody.
Oh, Oh, boy, there's going to be some great performances tonight. Who are you most looking forward to?
Oh, I must say, I'm so excited to see Natalie Imbruglia. She is no longer torn, I can report. Yeah.
I was wondering who was going to be the first to go. To go. Amel and the Sniffers. I mean, you are going to be blown away. You know, it's an apology right up front, but I haven't seen them perform live before. They are absolutely incredible. And here we are tonight at this venue, this iconic venue, the Horden Pavilion, or the Horden Pavlova, as we all used to think we were funny back in the day. But I mean, so many Frank Sinatra's played in this building.
This is actually the building that I first saw 1D. I loved them.
That was Harry Styles' old band, wasn't it?
It was Harry Styles' old band, formerly known as.
Florence, and I mean, so many people. They've had charity fund, they've had all sorts of things. But
Fun
tonight,
fact, even the Jackson 5.
The Jackson 5, all 5 of them?
Yeah, all 5 of them.
You sure? Did you count them? That was a little before your time. I probably saw them here. Goodness me. So many things we forget. Hey, the ARIA Awards have been going since 1987, of course. That was the year that John Farnham won everything. I think he only narrowly missed out on Female Vocalist of the Year that year. Crowded House were Best New Talent. I mean, that was incredible.
But speaking of Best Female Performer, what I really love this year with the ARIAs is they've ditched the gendered categories and it's now Best Solo Performer, which I think is so wonderful to see.
Well, I think it's timely, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You know, it doesn't matter what's going on, but yeah. So this is the first time that's happened, which is great. I mean, the ARIA's moving forward. So many great performances. I saw the Archie Roach tribute performance. I'm not going to give too much away, but it will send shivers up the back of your spine. And in fact, Archie is the first artist to be up for an award posthumously in the same year that there's an in memoriam. See, I read my notes.
Yeah, you did. Someone did that research today. He's actually hoarding all the notes is the real thing.
Getting your hands on this stuff.
Any of them.
You just stick with the flowers, you'll be right.
Well, speaking of the flowers, I mean, how beautiful are these?
They're very beautiful.
We are a family that really love ourselves a flower. When was the last time that you sent some flowers?
Well, I do that quite a lot, as you would well know. I
actually think I organise it for you.
You probably did,
to be honest.
Christian, can you send some flowers, please? No, we always send flowers. It's just something we do. I mean, if I had a budget, then flowers would be in it, but we don't really do that. But we always have cut flowers in the house. I normally have a couple of vases of lilies.
I really loved. We did a shoot for the ARIA's Red Carpet last week.
We did.
And trust and believe, the whole time during the end of the shoot, you could just see a couple of the pieces disappearing off into Richard's car.
I was eyeing off some of those roses. And the way that they roll them back, what's that called?
Reflex roses.
Exactly, reflex roses.
I was having a flirt with the florist before, pulled that one out. He was impressed.
He was impressed. Yeah, well, they do look so beautiful. And it's so nice. I mean, it's quite a wild choice, really, Interflora deciding to support something like this, but it's great. They are an incredible company, Interflora. You know that they are big supporters of a lot of charities, including breast cancer, ovarian cancer. They also do a lot with the botanical gardens. But I also the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam.
No way.
Which is a bit random, but yeah.
I mean, they love sunflowers there, obviously.
Of course.
But what I really love as well is all these flowers, none of them will be wasted. All of these are going to be donated tomorrow, which is so exciting, and it's so beautiful to kind of give back to a charity and to a hospital.
They're going to the breast cancer hospital in Darlinghurst, which is great. Yeah. Anyway, listen, we're going to just give you a look now at just some of the stuff that's coming up. The 2022 ARIAs. It's a big show.
Coming up later tonight, join us here on YouTube for the ARIA's premiere show, live at 6. And then Aussie Music's main event, the 2022 ARIA Awards at 7:30 p.m. on 9. All live and dangerous from the Horden Pavilion on Gadigal Land in Sydney.
We are back on the red carpet, and our first interviewee, you're the first on the sheet because your name's Alex the astronaut.
Oh, I'm full of A's.
So the first question you should ask anyone is, what are you wearing? But I can't help myself. What are you wearing?
I got given Burberry clothes to wear, so I'm very lucky today. I've never worn clothes that are probably this expensive, so I'm going to try not to eat anything messy.
Right, well, I just had a chip because we're in the red rooster zone, and I stuffed it into my face, and it was quite a sight to see.
Yeah.
How many ARIAs have you done before?
I've done 3. I've done 1 online one and 2 in real life ones. So yeah.
I know, because last year was at Taronga Zoo, so it was like a smaller ceremony. And then before that, it's been a weird world, but we're back. How do you feel being on the carpet again?
It feels good. It's very red. It's everything, everything it was said it would be.
Well, you got a bit of red in your shirt. I got a bit of red on my nails, so we've coordinated perfectly.
Yeah.
Now, you were just telling me you live down the road. Is that right?
So it's really easy for me to get here. It's good. I like this.
Get a little scooter down, maybe?
Yeah, well, I do have a Razor scooter, so I could have used that to get here, but I didn't.
Oh my God, you could have gone along the carpet like that.
That would have been better.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, okay. Next year,
You're up for 2 awards. What are they?
Best Adult Contemporary, Adult Alternative, which is very grown up, and then Best Cover for Julia McGee.
Julia, who did the cover art?
Julia, she's great, and she did a painting of me going like this with a blue suit on, and she's very talented. So yeah, she hopefully will win.
Sick. Shout out to Julia.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go look at the nominees for Adult Contemporary. Let's go.
Alex the Astronaut, How to Grow a Sunflower Underwater. Julia Jacqueline, Free Pleasure. Missy Higgins, Total Control. Vance Joy, In Our Own Sweet Time. Vika and Linda, The Wait.
You are on the red carpet of the 2022 ARIA Awards. It is all starting to happen now. The big names are starting to roll in. None bigger than this diminutive, beautiful young lady. Emma, it's lovely to see you.
It's nice to see you. I feel like I need a riser to live up to you two.
Well, you actually do.
Yeah.
He's got some new shoes. I don't know where
I
they
do.
came from.
They're a bit high, but I like them.
How have we coordinated our flowers and our sparkles?
Well, I think that you just look like the most beautiful, like fairy princess queen. It's gorgeous. Who are you wearing?
I'm wearing Joanna Johnson, Sydney designer. She's stunning. She was sewing me into my dress at the last minute.
Is it heavy?
It's very heavy, but it's great for twirling. Shall I give you a twirl?
Give us a
Give
12.
us a 12.
Oh my goodness.
There she goes.
Yeah, sorry, we won't sing or spare you that. Hey, look, you look magnificent. How much fun is it coming along tonight?
It's so nice.
Today.
I mean, to be in a different venue this year is really special. To see everybody after a year of, everyone still being, quite unsure to go out, and actually just catching up with people. It's lovely.
Now, I need to talk to you about something that I'm actually obsessed with at the moment. You just appeared on Lego Masters.
Oh.
What was that like? Tell me everything.
Is it weird to say that it's my favourite thing that I've ever done?
I would
It's a little
so
bit weird,
believe
yeah.
that.
It's so ingrained in me that I want to do the whole series.
Are you putting it out there to all the Channel 9 execs watching?
Please, can G and I team up to do the full series?
Yeah.
Please.
What was the best part about it? Was it difficult?
I think G and I got on so well.
Yeah.
We became such a good team that I feel that it's only the start of Emma and G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
But you can do a segment in your show, just at intermission, See, I'm an
Lego
ideas man.
time.
See, I obviously failed as a parent in so many ways. Count the ways, ladies and gentlemen. Because Lego, we know Lego, and he had, pirates things and all that, but it wasn't.
Pirates things, princess things.
Yeah, well, a bit of each. But it wasn't a huge part. We've become Lego fans more in our later years, haven't we?
Yeah, but it's fantastic. I love all the Harry Potter Lego. I like to get that for Christmas.
But it's a great present for anyone, and it involves family. So it doesn't matter how old. And now that we're discovering Lego in our later life.
Exactly. Now,
But
enough
it's
about...
also a great gift for like a nemesis too, because it really hurts when you step on it.
It does. Hey, enough about Lego Masters, a wonderful show, and much as we love Hamish. But let's talk about the times that you've been here wearing your yellow skivvy. The Wiggles have had, you've been inducted into the Hall of Fame. 15 awards out of 27 nominations. You're not wearing the yellow skivvy anymore, but gee, that was a great time in your life, wasn't it?
I think for the Wiggles, we've been so fortunate to be nominated so many times, and to be ingrained in musical culture of Australia is something very special. I was there for a tiny part of it, but I feel very honoured.
Yeah. Well, now there are, I think, 1,500 Wiggles at last count.
We're going to see them tonight.
But they're going to be here.
Wow.
There are 8 of them now, I think.
There's lots, but that's good because we can shuffle them around when we need to. If somebody hurts themselves, pop one in.
Bang, there's another one.
I remember one time being overseas and perhaps had sampled a little alcohol and just wanted to see how many other Australians were in the bar, and I just scream out, hot potato,
That'll
There
get
were
us.
so many other people that would like call back. It was great. It's how you can find an Aussie overseas.
Well, you could just go Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. That'll do the trick too.
No, as iconic.
Yeah. Hey Emma, solo career's rocking along, right? Emma Memmer's solo career.
Well, we're just about to do our very first live show at the Forecourt at Sydney Opera House on the 8th of December. So if anyone's nervous, it's us.
Yeah.
What would you be nervous about? You know how loved you are.
I guess being out there for the first time and actually just super excited to see everybody there. So we've got 2 shows on the 8th of December. We can't wait to see everyone.
Oh,
Well, we
I'm
wish
excited.
you well with that, and we wish you well with your wonderful career. And I mean, you've just been a part of so many beautiful television shows and videos. We're going to take a quick look now at the Video of the Year nominees. Let's check them out.
Apple Crumble, Lime Cordial, directed by Joe Neesway. Black Matriarchy, Barker, directed by Selena Miles. Down Under featuring Colin Hay, Blued, directed by Peter Hume. Every Side of You, Vance Joy, directed by William Bleakley. GTFO, Genesis Owusu, directed by Uncle Friendly, Red Wade Farrell. Hertz, Amel and the Sniffers, directed by John Angus Stewart. I Don't Wanna Leave, Rufus DeSol, directed by Katsky. Lydia Wears a Cross, Julia Jacqueline, directed by Julia Jacqueline. Say Nothing, featuring Maya, Bloom, directed by Michael Hilly. Wish You Well, featuring Bernard Fanning, Baker Boy, directed by Macario D'Souza.
Hello, we are back again on the red carpet. It is pumping. I wish you were here, guys. I wish you could feel the electric vibes on the carpet. This is the first time it's in person with real fans in a very long time. We've got all of our amazing journalists lining up here. Can you throw to them? Can we look at them? Look at them. Maybe not. And we're waiting. Can we see them? Many years ago, I was on the other side there wrangling for people. It's a very chaotic scene here at the ARIA 2022 Awards. See who we can grab. Hello. People are sometimes a bit scared to talk, but that's why we continue on talking gibberish on the YouTube stream. It's such a pleasure to be here. I want to say hi to my mum and my dad. It's very exciting to be live streamed. We're going to be here from 4 till 6. Make sure you hashtag ARIA if you want to get involved in the conversation. Back to you.
Well, there we go. People are rolling in, Christian. There's some weird and wonderful sights on the red carpet.
I'm loving seeing what everyone is wearing. But before we move on and talk to our next guest, I want to interview you because you have been to your fair few ARIA Awards. You must have some pretty amazing memories.
I actually think I've been to them all except one of them.
Well, they started in
They started in
1900.
No, well, they didn't start in
So that math
See, that's
checks out.
slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
No, the first ARIA Awards were in 1987. And happened at the Sheraton Wentworth Hotel in the heart of Sydney, hosted by Elton John, which was a pretty good get, who famously said, if you want to keep these awards cool, keep them off television.
Well, I'm glad we listened to it.
So a few of us immediately thought we need to get these things on television. And I had the pleasure, the honour of hosting the first ones on telly with Julian Lennon, son of the great man, who had the #1 song in Australia at the time called Salt Water. And the next year we did it here in Sydney that was at the World Congress Centre in Melbourne. At the Sydney Entertainment Centre, In Excess opened the show. I remember saying, how's this for openers? Please welcome In Excess. Boom. Yeah, but I'm honoured. I think I was having a blue with someone one year and didn't turn up. But apart from that, I've been to a lot of them. It's amazing, really.
Oh, fantastic.
I didn't go last year. Well, no one went last year. Except for the wonderful people producing this fabulous telecast.
And all the winners and performers.
And the winners and
last year
performers, who were
obviously there.
excellent too.
What about some of the performances? You must have seen some pretty amazing ones.
Well, yes. I mean, seeing Silverchair just. I remember seeing one year Keith Urban and John Butler doing this blazing guitar duet. It was just incredible. It went on forever. It was out at the out at what's now Kudos Bank
Olympic
Arena.
Park?
Yeah, well, it was indoors, but yeah. And they were just, Keith and John Butler, two of the world's great guitarists, just blazing away, and everyone standing on their chairs, on their tables, and roaring along. It was pretty good. I think I've probably been to more awards than Froomes, but this is significant for her. I think we're going to cross to Froomes now and see who she's caught up with.
Yeah, let's check in with her.
One of my favourite things about being on a red carpet up close is seeing the incredible outfits. What are you wearing?
I am wearing a number from Sarajevo, actually. Yeah, a designer in Sarajevo made this and sent it across.
You look like a mermaid and it totally matches. You look like Ariel.
Do I? Yeah. I wish I had played her in the movie.
So you are up for the best soundtrack, is that right?
Yeah, we're up for the best original soundtrack. Maria composed it amazingly.
Hello.
And yeah, first time that we've been nominated, so really excited to be here.
Amazing.
As a filmmaker, just being at the Music Awards is incredible. So grateful to be nominated.
And what is your film about?
Akoni is a story about a Nigerian refugee forced to flee a terrorist group in Nigeria and integrate into Australian society. And he meets a local girl and they go on a journey of love and enlightenment.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And where can we watch it?
You can watch it. Stay tuned. We have done a tour this year around Australia, New Zealand. We're going to go to West Africa and the UK 2023 and looking at a wider release here in Australia in 2023 as well, so people can enjoy our magic.
Amazing. We're getting like a little sneaky peek.
Yeah.
How long have you been a composer for?
Well, I've been writing songs about 25 years, but in screen for the last 10 years.
Did you ever think you would be up for an ARIA?
For me, it was a total surprise, and I'm really grateful.
This is my second nomination. I was nominated together with Caitlin Yeo and Damien DeBoo-Smith last year for Wakefield, the TV series.
Wakefield, that amazing. What is it? It keeps playing every time he goes into a bit of a... What's that song?
Come on, Eileen.
Yeah, come on, Eileen. I love that so much. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to have a bit of a change of pace and do Best Country Album. Nominations, Best Country Nominations. Let's go.
Adam Brand, All or Nothing.
If it's a country road, make it a long one.
Amber Lawrence, Living for the Highlights. Andy Gollidge, Strength of a Queen. Casey Barnes, Light It Up.
Got to kiss time on you.
Georgia State Line, In Colour.
Oh, so good.
And we are joined here by Best Country Album nominee, Casey Barnes. Hi, how are you going?
I'm great. My first ever ARIA Red Carpet. It's great to be here.
Well, I hardly recognise you without the hat. So how does it feel?
Feels pretty surreal, actually. It's been an amazing week. We landed 5 Golden Guitar noms this week as well. So it's all sinking in, and it's been a great year, and very grateful.
Well, so you should be. I mean, do you ever get sick of stuff like that? Do you ever take it for granted? #1 country album, Light It Up, when it came out this year. I mean, it's nice. #1's better than #2, right?
It sure is. I guess, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of years, slogging away, and lucky enough to have a great team behind the scenes that have been a big part of this. So, it's been a good year.
Yeah. Well, country music is... I love country music because they're just such great songs. I love a good song, and everything's in tune, and they're great musicians, right? I mean, I love that. Like a Keith Urban record.
100%.
There's such great musicianship. Do you agree with all of that?
Absolutely. That's one of the things that I gravitated to, country music, and look up to, as we say, Uncle Keith.
You call him Uncle, do you?
Uncle Keith. Well,
That'll
I think
get
the boys from Seaforth do as well. He's like Uncle Keith, but he is the guy that sets the benchmark, and it's great to see country music is starting to blow up the way it is. Not just here in Australia, but also overseas.
Well, you've got bands like Darlinghurst and Seaforth, and the Buckleys and yourself, and Keith. Keith, there were a few people at first that said, "Oh, Keith's playing American country music, it's not Australian country music." But I mean, it's just good music, right?
It is. At the end of the day, it's all about the songs, and if it's a good song, it's a good song. And I think that's what it's all about. You know, it's great tonight that we've got so many different talented people in all sorts of different genres. But I think at the end of the day, if it's a good song, it's a good song, and it doesn't matter. You know.
Do you have a favourite song on your record?
On my own record, the song that's changed my career is a song called "God Took His Time on You," and it's a tribute to my wife. And we were trying to come up with a song that was the ultimate, you know, way to express how you feel about someone else, and that was the song, and that's changed my career.
How do you write those songs?
It's a funny story. I could be here for 5 minutes. I actually co-wrote this song with two writers in Nashville. The funniest story about this song is when we finished the chorus, the guy had been out in his barn in the back of his house, and he came back on his ride-on mower with his guitar on his lap and a big smile on his face, and he's like, "We've got to call Casey. We've got the song. We've got the chorus." And they rang me straight away, and it was like, "That's it. That's the song."
Well, mate, good luck tonight. Congratulations on what you're doing and what you've done, and we hope you have a great hour. Your first ever ARIAs.
First ever.
Casey Barnes, have a great one. Let's go to Frooms.
Every single ARIAs, there's a bunch of hooligans that rock up on the carpet. Who do we have here, boys?
We're so happy to be here. Thanks for having us here at the ARIA Awards here in 2013.
2020 ARIA Awards.
Yeah, we're friends of Rom, and it's been a while.
Where have you guys been before this?
The pub. We were at the pub for a bit. Yeah, we went to Lemmy's Bar. Do you know you can buy pool with a card now, not coins?
Yes, I did that the other day at the Royal in Bondi. Pretty good.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, Bondi. I hear about Bondi. What is that like? I thought you said Barnsdale.
Oh my God, Barnsdale!
Yeah.
My cousins used to live in Barnsdale. They're actually watching.
You know they named it after
Nice
Jimmy.
spot, Marlow,
Yeah.
Barnsdale, beautiful stuff.
Yeah, they named it after Jimmy Barnes.
Oh,
Yeah.
they did, didn't they?
Yeah.
I remember when that happened.
Yeah,
I
and
remember
his
the
cousin
ceremony.
Dale. Yeah. Anyway.
Literally, where do you guys get this from? You came from the sky, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We come from the sky and with about 230 other passengers on Jetstar. No, Virgin.
We pulled up in a stretcher, front end loader, but no one saw us because we had to walk down the road. They wouldn't let us in.
They don't show the limo rock up, but we booked a limo last year for this year, and it rocked up this year. And now we're fucked.
Guys, that's a bit demoralising.
Yeah, I know, but it's all right. He got a really good tip.
Yeah, it's not my Uber account, fuck it.
Call the label. Look, you and I have something in common, and that's a love of Shane Warne. Is that right?
That's correct.
And Mick's a big fan of your review of his How You Going.
Yes, I'm actually not wearing it tonight.
Oh, they're the wooden sandals that I can keep on smelling.
You can smell it. It's like wooden sandals, eucalyptus, off spin, leg spin, Warren, flipper. It's all the same.
He's bowling, Shane.
Yeah, he
Rest
is
in
bowling,
peace,
Shane. He's always
our absolute king. Anything else to say?
Day for it.
Oh my God, we got to see. What are you guys up for again?
We hard rock heavy metal. Yeah. So Brett's got the beard.
I'm a pirate.
I've got a metal.
I want to be a pirate.
Yeah.
And I'm heavy.
And he's heavy. We got it.
Oh, I love you guys. All right, well, let's have a look at... Is that a bit much?
What?
That I love you guys?
Yeah, we love you too. Yeah. You're awesome.
Thanks, Kings.
We go way back. I remembre you. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Talk about it off camera. We're going to throw to Hard Rock, the best nominees. Let's get it.
June Rats, Real Rare Whale. North Lane, Obsidian. She Had, Old Gods. The Chats, Get Fucked. Thornhill, Heroin.
We are on the red carpet, proudly presented by Interflora at the 2022 ARIA Awards, and we're very happy about that. Christian Wilkins and his old man here with Jerome Farrar, looking very flash. Goodness me, check that out. Hey?
You are presenting Best Hip Hop today. Are you excited?
Yeah, I feel like, I did a country award once and I was like, I don't really make that. So to be representing hip hop, which, a lot of my brothers and sisters are on that bill, it means a lot, for sure.
Yeah, I bet. And I need to talk about this outfit because you look absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to take a guess in the dark and say Prada.
Yeah, that's definitely, I'm all Prada, but a bit of a mix with op shop in the pants. I saw Kendrick Lamar wear this LV jacket at the halftime at Super Bowl. Yeah. And I was like, how do I get this for myself? So I'm breaking rules right now with the Prada and LV. So
Oh, well, you look absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, fantastic. Love it so much.
Well, you guys, I think we've got your own show here. You guys, you could talk about fashion and talk about. I got to say, your hair. When you were talking to him, I was looking at your hair. It's incredible.
I need to shout out. Her name's Blue from the Braid Bar in Melbourne. The best braider, hands down, in this country.
How long does that take?
This took Blue maybe an hour and a half, which for how long it stays in and how good it looks, it's all worth the time.
Well, Blue's work is recognised very well on the red carpet.
There we go.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Hey, we hope you have a great time tonight.
Yeah, thank you. You too. I'll definitely see you guys inside.
It's a big award. Hey, let's take a look at some more of the nominees here tonight. Let's check out the award for Best Producer.
Amel and the Sniffers and Dan Luskov. Comfort to me, Amel and the Sniffers. Courtney Barnett and Stella Mosgawa. Things take time, Courtney Barnett. Flume, Palaces, Flume. Hip Norman, Rob Amoruso, Morgan Jones, Carl Timataga, Willie Tapa and Jerome Farah. Geller, Baker Boy. Rufus de Sol, Surrender, Rufus de Sol.
All you're seeing right now is the red carpet of the 2022 ARIA Awards, but this is just the start. This is a little tiny cake, and a cherry on top, which is huge, hasn't even begun. It is going to be a massive award show with some huge performances from Flume, Maya, Peking Duck. I heard Peking Duck go off, and they're going to do multiple performances for us. I'm personally not prepared, but I am very excited. What else is there? Heaps of nominees, heaps of Australian artists. So let's see what's coming up next.
Tonight, join us here on YouTube for the ARIA's premiere show, live at 6. And then Aussie Music's main event, the 2022 ARIA Awards at 7:30 p.m. on 9. All live and dangerous from the Hordern Pavilion on Gadigal Land in Sydney.
Not one for subtlety. Mark Vincent, you look phenomenal.
Not as good as you, my friend. Very handsome. And my goodness, I feel so short next to you.
So do I.
Oh,
he's got stilts on. Hey, Mark Vincent, mate, can you just stand out in the sun a little bit and show us what's going on with that thing?
Yeah, do a twirl.
I mean, I hope you got a 50% discount on the embroidery, you know what I'm saying? Stephanie, it's lovely to see you. You must be very proud of this husband of yours.
I am extremely proud, thank you, yes, very much.
The thing about Mark Vincent that never ceases to amaze me, at the age of not very many, you'd had like, I don't know, 8 albums or something, right?
That's absolutely right. And to be honest, Richard, I can't believe the journey it's been since then. Now we're, parents, 10 albums and having the great opportunity to work with some amazing people along the way. It's been amazing.
10 albums. How old are you?
47.
How old are you?
29.
29. You're 2 years older than him, and he's got 10 albums.
Yeah, that's called overachieving.
Yes.
Thank you,
Hey, listen, you guys have a great ARIA Awards. It's lovely to see. Who are you looking forward to seeing tonight?
Oh, look, I think there's so much talent in this country, everybody really, but especially Guy Sebastian and Delta. I think 2 of my favourite artists in this country, to tell you the truth.
Neither of whom are on the show tonight.
I was about to say, neither of them are performing, but they're here with us in spirit.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of great songs, so let's have a look at the nominees for Song of the Year.
Clinton Kane, I Guess I'm in Love.
My breath, but then I lose.
Dean Lewis, Hurtless. Flume, Say Nothing featuring Maya. Joji, Glimpse of Us. Jolly on Petch featuring Regan, Dreams. Lude, Down Under featuring Colin Hay. Rufus de Sol, On My Knees. The Kid Leroy, 1,000 Miles. Tones and I, Cloudy Day. Vance Joy, Clarity.
here. I'm here with none other than Greta Ray. Hello, Greta.
Hi, how are you?
I'm so good. Look, the first thing I saw was your dress, and I do know where it's from. It's Rachel Gilbert, is that right?
It is indeed.
Look, I also had a fitting with them before the ARIAs, but unfortunately my dress didn't work out. But this looks amazing.
You look incredible.
Thank you. It's a little Maya moment. Went to Maya, a department store, and bought it. Now, I'm such a big fan of you. The other day I was listening to the radio and I heard this song, and it was like about Vienna. And I thought, oh, I've never heard that song before. So I literally stopped over in my car and I was trying to Google it, and it came up Billy Joel. I thought, that's not Billy Joel. Can you tell me about that?
Yes, okay. Vienna is by Billy Joel, the legend. I did a cover of that song on TikTok earlier this year, and then I guess people liked it a lot, and then I ended up listening to all of the comments that people left and recording like a full studio version, which is now on the radio, which is crazy, and I'm really grateful for all of the support on that cover. I'm so glad people like it.
It's bloody amazing. You've done another cover this year. Can you tell me about that?
The other cover that I did this year. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes! The cover that I did this year was actually initially done around this time last year because it was with Budra and Nairi. So we did like a performance piece which has now come out as a release, which is of Sweet Disposition by the Temper Trap, which I'm so happy to be a part of because I love Budra and Nairi so much, and I'm glad that that song, that cover that we did, has been able to kind of see through the whole year, and that it's been performed at the AFL with the Temper Trap and Budra and Nairi. That was amazing.
So you did it with the Temper Trap?
I didn't, but they did, and it was incredible, and I'm just such a big fan of all of those artists, so I'm really grateful to be involved in that cover.
Me too. I've been saying a lot today that we're coming back to 2010 core, which would involve obviously Temper Trap. They were like the best band ever. So I think Fake Tans are back. I think Thongs are back. What do you think will be back that was from 10 years ago? I mean, you would have been like 10 years ago? Yeah, how old would you be?
I'm 24, so I would have been 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so which I feel like when you're 14, you don't really know what trends are. Like, best not to just don't go there, really. I've been seeing a lot saying that like 2014, like Tumblr grunge is gonna come back as well. For the past couple of months, the internet is telling me these things. But honestly, I don't know. I'm not very good with trends, to be honest. I'm just gonna watch what TikTok does, and I'll follow their lead. Honestly.
Sit back from afar. I think that's probably the safest bet. Well, it's such a pleasure. What are you up for tonight?
Well, I'm not nominated here, but I'm here to just support incredible friends that are nominated. I know Thelma's nominated, and Woodrow's nominated, the Julia Jacqueline record's nominated, so many like incredible artists and amazing albums and releases, so I just get to sit and watch.
That's the best. Get a little drink or two, sit down.
I do have a show in Melbourne tomorrow though, so I've got to fly home in the morning, so I've got to be good, but yes.
Well, I won't see you at an after party though, but good luck tomorrow and enjoy tonight.
Thank you so much.
Back to you, Richard and Christian.
Thank you very much, Frooms. Look, you know, we are going to be treated to so many wonderful performances tonight, and one of them is going to come from this magnificent artist standing next to us now, Dami Im. Dami, it's lovely to see you.
Good to see you all the time.
You don't see me all the time. I wish I could hear you singing all the time, though. Dami is tonight going to perform a song in the In Memoriam segment for Judith Durham.
Yes.
My favourite Seeker song, The Carnival's Over. And Judith apparently was a huge fan of yours and wanted you to do this. Tell me about taking on this song in this moment.
Yeah, so Judith's family had picked me to sing at her state memorial, and also for this event. So I feel it's the biggest honour to have been asked by their family, and you know, I really respect what Judith has done for the Australian music community, and especially for women. So yeah, it's a huge honour.
That must be a lot of extra pressure though, doing the In Memoriam for her, right?
It definitely is. It's you know, it's something you want to really get right and put all my heart into. So I'm just going to, you know, focus on how beautiful the song is, how much I love Judith and how much Australia loves Judith, and that's all I can do.
It's such an iconic song, and even the title of the song, it's like it was written for an In Memoriam, really. But she had such a beautiful voice, such a pure voice, and the way you are going to sing this song tonight, you just absolutely. If I'd been wearing, I'm glad I hadn't been to hair and makeup, because you would have ruined my mascara. You know, there wasn't a dry eye in the house at rehearsals. You know you nail it, don't you?
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, look, it's such a great song, and Judith sang it so beautifully, so I just want to do it right for her.
And as if the In Memoriam wasn't big enough with you performing, you're also singing with Casey Donovan, right?
Yeah, so Casey's singing one of her songs and then she kind of passes it on to me. So, you know, I love Casey as well, so it's a pretty good moment. Yeah.
You've had some pretty big moments. Eurovision should have won, just saying. You know, we all know that. Ripped off, robbed. But by Russia, of all people. But how does this compare to a big moment like that?
Oh, it did remind me when I was rehearsing today and, you know, it did remind me of rehearsing for Eurovision. But, yeah, it's very different but sort of the same as well. And it's equally important in a way, I guess. Yeah.
Speaking of Eurovision, you've come out recently saying you want a second shot.
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Yes.
You got the song?
I have not been confirmed to do it or anything like that.
We can do that right now. We're live around the world on YouTube.
Yeah.
You know?
I would love to be able to return to that stage. Look, like it was a pivotal moment for me, but I am at a different stage in my career. I feel like, you know, I can do it a lot differently. I've grown so much, so I would love to be able to do it next year.
Well, you are at an incredible stage in your career. You are such a pure, such a true artist, and you're gonna bring the house down tonight in a sad but magnificent way.
Thank you. I'm so honoured, and I love you guys.
We love you. Oh. Have a great ARIAs. Dami Im, the wonderful Dami Im. How fantastic. Thank you.
Oh,
Have
thank
a great
you so
time.
much, honey.
Frooms, what you got?
Regan, we are here with Regan, and listen, I'm a bit flustered right now because you've just told me that you made your own earrings.
I did. I made them.
How did you do that?
Super glue and fake flowers. Yes, my sis. I did.
Look, I was looking at you before and I didn't want to bring them up, but they're amazing. Talk us through your whole outfit.
Okay, I walked into Gold Couture and I said, make me ethereal, and they gave me literal wing.
A winged princess. And look, we're getting interrupted, which we love, but we're back again. Look, I didn't know if I was going to tell this to the camera because you did tell me this in confidence, but it's a very hot day, and what's happening in your shoes, girl?
I may look calm, but deep down underneath my shoes, I'm sweating up a storm, and you can see the condensation.
Look at that. Joel. Look, I think you might be blister central tonight, but just call me if you need help. We'll find you some toilet paper, stuff it in.
We're stuffing the toilet paper tonight, girls. We've got to fix this up. I'm sliding through the red carpet.
And what are you nominated for?
Song of the Year.
This is Dreams, yeah?
Yes, Jolly and Fetch featuring Regan. Dreams, Song of the Year. Will it win? Nobody knows.
Listen, it's a pretty good one. It's hard to do Fleetwood Mac and somehow make it better. And your voice...
Oh, man. Honestly, I was like, oh my gosh, it's a cover. And we're nominated for a cover. Is that allowed? But then I found out, Torn by Natalie Imbruglia, cover. Horses, Darryl Brathwaite, cover.
Yeah.
I'm not the first. And I won't be the last.
Where? Have you seen Natalie Imbruglia?
I haven't seen her.
She'll be here somewhere.
In time, but not tonight. Not today.
We're going to keep our eyes peeled, but up next, it's going to be Best Album nomination. Let's have a look. Thanks, Regan.
Amel and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me. Baker Boy, Gala. Gang of Youths, Angel in Real Time. King Stingray, Rufus Du Sol, Surrender.
All right, we are here with one of the most nominated artists here. We are live on the red carpet at the 2022 ARIA Awards. We are going right around the world on YouTube, which is code for saying don't swear, please.
You can swear.
We're with Amel and the Sniffers, and we're very excited about that. How you feeling?
Great, fucking hot.
Oh, wonderful. There you go, right there. You're up for how many awards tonight?
We're up for 6, baby!
Yeah. And you had to cancel, you postponed some gigs in Scotland to be here tonight.
Well, we didn't have to cancel them. We moved them to the start, so the Glaswegians were very nice to be able to do that for us.
They're nice people, Glaswegians.
They're a nice bunch.
Yeah, we love them.
I want to know what you guys are going to do with your award if you win, because you turned your last ARIA award into a bomb. This man over here.
That was my mate. I'll tell you the story. So Gus went to the pub with his ARIA. Someone asked to buy it off him. He said, I'll sell it to you for $1,000. So Gus sold his ARIA for $1,000 and then the guy made a bone.
Well,
And then it came back around.
It's a tale as old as time.
It's the story with the lot, isn't it? You're looking forward to the performance tonight. Apparently, you blew the roof off the joint in rehearsals.
Oh, nice. I hope so. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. Yeah.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing?
I actually haven't looked at who else is playing, but I'm keen to have a champagne with Tones and I.
And if you want to see Amel and the Sniffers have a champagne with Tones and I, hashtag Arias, wherever you are. It's going to be a good time.
Have a great time, you crazy kids.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Good luck. I'm sure you're going to do well. Frooms, what you got?
Guys, it's so cool. Are we good? Stand by. I am here with Georgia State Line. Hello, guys.
Hello. Hello.
G'day.
Howdy. Howdy, we got a real howdy. You are a real country band. You're young, you're country, you're Australia. How does it feel being, I would say, are you an anomaly?
I guess so. We're pretty special. We think we're pretty special, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely, obviously.
More conviction, guys. Look, I've been doxing people all night on the camera, and before we went live, you did tell me that you recently tried a bidet. Can you tell me about that?
It was a pleasant experience. I went into the experience feeling a little bit nervous, I have to say, but I came out a bidet convert. Yeah.
A bidet fanatic? What? Bedazzled. How did you feel about it?
It was a surprise, but it was quite enjoyable.
Boys, have you ever done a bidet?
Yeah, I've been to France. It was whatever.
Oh, not yet. Willing to try though.
Oh, open-minded. Open-minded. Guys, is there anything you actually want to talk about that doesn't involve poo? I think you're up for an award. What is it?
We're up for Best Country Album this year.
Look, see, life is crazy. I've given you no respect. You're here for the best album. This is such a big deal. Thank you for talking, can I say shit? Sure, I just got to I can say shit, so shit, yeah.
The
Congrats.
man. Get a gal and guy group who can do it all, you know, that's us.
I love this, guys. Well, thanks for coming tonight. I might see you later. Do you guys do after parties?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What are we talking? What after party?
Oh, what was that?
Sony? What after party?
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk about it off air. Let's throw to something else.
Through me will be there. CEO, we've got employees in tow.
We do have a board meeting. All right, group hug.
We are on Gadigal land outside the Hordern Pavilion, one of Sydney's most iconic music venues, right here in the heart of the city at Moore Park at the Entertainment Quarter. And this is the venue for the 2022 ARIA Awards. We are going live around the world, Christian, on YouTube. It's kind of a buzz, isn't it?
It's very exciting, and this is such an iconic location. I mean, everyone's pretty much played here. One Direction is the people that I was most excited to see here.
Harry's old band.
Yeah, Harry's old band.
Yeah, I mean, we've had lots of people coming by, and the stars are out. We've just we've been talking to them as they come through, and it really is so great. I think everybody's thrilled just to be out and about, to be frocking up, and it smells so wonderful here because the red carpet is sponsored by Interflora, a fabulous company been around since 1954, doing great things, sending flowers around the world to good people.
I know, and they look beautiful here today.
They do.
But who are you most excited to see, Dad?
Look, I think I'm looking forward to Budgerah, to Rule. I'm looking forward to seeing Flume. They've asked me to sit next to some weird character during Flume's performance. I'm not quite sure if that's a setup or not, but anyway, I'm looking forward to see. You know what I love about Australian music? When I first got into it, it was all Midnight Oil and Crowded House and INXS, and
I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Which was pretty good, don't get me wrong. But I mean, music has just evolved and changed, and it's so wonderful. It just seems to me like it's going through a whole new purple patch with all these great artists who are having so much success, getting Grammy nominations, touring the world, making good money and traveling the world, and their careers are on fire. Like this guy here, Budgerah, is just this guy
wrangling him in.
Man. Richard is my name.
Yeah, I know.
That's my son, Christian.
He has been talking about you all
in the middle,
day.
man.
He is so excited to see you. It must be amazing to be here.
It's really incredible to be here. Last year was, at Taronga Zoo or Benga. I'm not sure where it was.
No, it's
Taronga Zoo, that's the right word. And it was a lot. That was my first ARIAs, and this is a whole nother level.
Well, you got a special award last year too, right?
Yeah, I did. I won the Breakthrough Artist Award, Michael Gudinski Award.
Michael Gudinski Breakthrough Award. Michael's spirit is still here, and I love that. He was just such a no bullshit guy, and for you to win that award just speaks volumes, and to carry his name for it, I think is wonderful. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much.
How did that sit with you?
Oh, it's crazy. I still can't believe it. Every day I put on my piano at home, and every day when I walk into my living room and I sit in the piano, I'm like, how did that get there? And it doesn't make sense, because I come from a little beach town, just an Aboriginal boy, and
what is it? Fingal Head.
Fingal Head, yeah.
How big's Fingal Head?
It's very small. It's one way in, one way out, almost like a little island. And it's pretty crazy to think that I could come from there to here.
Your voice is.
Sorry,
I'm fanboying here a little bit.
And the car ride here today, all he was talking about was you and your voice, because it is so incredible and it's so powerful. I mean,
and mature.
Oh, thanks. I'll just try my best.
Well, your best's pretty damn good.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, what were you listening to when you were growing up?
I grew up in church, so all my family played music, and it was a lot of gospel and soul, and I like to, I make R&B music, but I like to think of myself as a gospel singer.
But it's so cool. I mean, if you dropped everything an octave and slowed it down, it would sound like Barry White, for God's sake.
Oh, thanks.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean that in a good way.
Oh, thanks so much. Glad you think so.
And you're part of a very special moment here tonight.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's going to be incredible tonight.
Set it up for us. Tell us what we're going to see.
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed.
Yeah, you are. You are.
I'm allowed to say. Oh, I'm performing tonight. A very special performance, the tribute for Archie Roach, Uncle Archie, with Jessica Malboy and Thelma Plum. And we rehearsed this morning, and there was tears in the rehearsal, and so I really can't wait to share that moment with you guys.
We were sitting at the back of the room, and there were definitely tears in our eyes. It was absolutely
it's
beautiful.
Really beautiful.
And it's part of the in memoriam, but Archie's also nominated tonight, which is sad and wonderful at the same time, isn't it?
Oh yeah, he was a hero to me, so it's truly, it's very sad, but it's a beautiful moment, to give acknowledgement, to an elder for me and my hero,
Well, he lives on through the music that you're making. Mate, good luck tonight. Have a great time.
Thank you,
It's going to be very, very special, and good luck with your career.
Yeah.
Hey, let's take a look at some more of the nominees for Best Solo Artist.
Baker Boy, Geller, Ujira, Conversations, Courtney Barnett, Things Take Time, Take Time, Daniel Johns, Future Never, Bloom, Palaces, Julia Jacqueline, Pre-Pleasure, Rule, Growing Up Is, The Kid Leroy, 1,000 Miles, Thelma Plum, Meanjin, Vance Joy, In Our Own Sweet Time.
We're back, and I'm with Australian music royalty. It's Izzy Manfredi. Hello.
Hello.
And who's this gentleman?
I'm Andy Gollage.
Andy Gollage, country superstar. I just spoke to Georgia State Line, and they talked you up a lot. You were a big fan of them.
I'm a big fan of them. Georgia State Line and I are bunking down this evening. They're staying at my place, and we did all our makeup and hair together. It was really wonderful. Who did your mustache tonight, Andy? Well, I carved it myself.
It's a bit like a merkin, isn't it?
It is somewhat.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah. It's beautiful. I don't want to. Can I? Touch it, yeah.
Oh my lord. Izzy, I heard a song. Have you brought an album out this year?
I did. No one knows.
No, they do. Well, I know.
Oh, did you release an album? Yes, I did. I released my first solo album since The Preachers. Yeah.
That's it. How was that process?
Fucked. It was really hard. Sorry. No, I can't swear.
No, you can swear. You can swear.
No, it's really hard, but it also great. I mean, just like any big transformation, really. It was just is what it is, and I'm stronger for it. And
I'm just so grateful that I could make the record at all.
And you got a little baby as well as that.
And I became a mum, yes. It's pretty big change.
Big scenes.
Yeah.
What have you done this year?
I released an album. I haven't had a baby, but I've released an album, which is kind of like a baby.
Yeah, and you had a mustache.
And I had a mustache. I grew a mustache. Yeah, we released an album. We're here for the ARIA's Best Country Album, which, fingers crossed.
Yeah,
But
Andy's like a Sydney treasure, and he's soon to be an Australian via the world treasure.
Treasure handy. Here we go.
And Treasure Queen, thank you so much, guys. God bless. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Fumes. I keep calling it Fumes, but it's the fumes of the flowers that I think are throwing me.
The fumes of Amel and the Sniffers.
Yeah, they're one or t'other. Thank you, Frooms. Montaigne is one of this country's most acclaimed vocalists. It's lovely to see you. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you going?
We're going okay, all things considered.
You won 2016 Breakthrough Artist of the Year. I mean, that must have been a pretty special moment.
Oh, it was amazing. It was definitely, I'd say one of the best of my life. Yeah.
And exciting to be back here again tonight.
Yeah, it's nice to have ARIAs again in its sort of full service form. So glad I could be here. Yeah.
It's a full service ARIAs, ladies and gentlemen. The bar's right over there. Hey, it is good you're presenting tonight with Josh Teskey, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's that going to be?
It'll be good. I have one line, so I'm breezy. Yeah.
Do you want to rehearse it on us?
Oh no, I shouldn't give it away.
Oh, well. We're giving everything away. No, it's great. It's nice to be part of this. It is a real celebration. I mean, I'm sure you're as proud of the current crop that, the class of 2022 as everybody is. It's a great bunch, isn't it?
It's amazing, yeah. I mean, Australia's music scene is, I was going to say fertile. It feels like a weird adjective to use, but that is probably accurate, I would say.
I think it'll be getting fairly fertile after the show tonight. Don't worry about that. Hey,
I need to ask a question. I hope you don't mind, but you look absolutely beautiful tonight. I mean, is this dyspnea, I want to say?
Yeah, dyspnea? I think everyone pronounces I think it's dyspnea, but I could be wrong.
I mean, it's pretty in pink. You look absolutely beautiful. How did you choose this?
I went to Newtown and panic walked into every shop and ended up at So Familiar, which is this really great Y2K-esque also local designer stocking sort of store where my friend Cara works and she owns it. And I was just help me! And then I tried this on and then that was kind of it. The shoes are from there as well, so.
The whole thing, absolute perfection. I love it so much.
Well, Montaigne, may your star continue to rise. Speaking of breakthrough artists, let's see who's up for Best Breakthrough Artist this year.
Betty Ray's. Bella Taylor Smith, Look Me in the Eyes. Harvey Sutherland, Boy. King Stingray. Lude, Down Under featuring Colin Hay.
Well, it is nearly showtime, and we are joined by the lady who is going to be leading the charge centre stage with us tonight. Natalie and Brulia, it's lovely to see you.
It's lovely to see you as always.
I got my boy here.
Yes, you're looking gorgeous.
I am having such a fangirl moment. I'm such a fan of yours. In our household, we have one rule, and that is the only thing that can back up a Natalie and Brulia song is another Natalie and Brulia song.
Oh, I love that. And I love your eyes. This is great.
Thank you. Yeah, my father created them.
Yeah, I did. Wow.
That's gorgeous.
That's a bit creepy. Hey, you looking forward to hosting the show?
I'm really excited. I've got healthy nerves, but the show is fantastic.
The show is better than fantastic.
It is. It's nice that we're at the Horden. It's nice that the live audience is back, and I think it's going to be good vibes.
But you're not only just hosting, you're also doing the Olivia Newton-John tribute. I mean, how did that all come about?
They asked me, and of course I said yes. I've been a fan of Olivia since I was a little girl. I just adore her. And so to have the opportunity to honour her in this way, I mean, obviously it's nerve-wracking, but I'm just thinking about her and, I think we all feel the same way and we miss her, and it's great that we get to do this tribute for her, and
Well, it's quite the tribute, isn't it? It's a
big song.
Fantastic. Tones and I. Oh my goodness, Tones and I can't wait for everybody to see that. It's going to be really special. Peking Duck as well.
Yeah.
It's just great.
I mean,
and Kai as well.
And it's, you know, at the risk of giving things away, but I think it's the first time that I know that we're closing the show with an in memoriam, effectively, with a celebration of
Well,
Olivia.
I think that's what she would want. I think it's, you know, it's sad, but also we just want to remember all the music that she's given us, and I think this tribute does that. So I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
Yeah, the ARIAs are always fun. You've been to a few.
I have been to a few.
And they're pretty.
Some I can't even remember the end of them.
Well, you met some nice people at the ARIAs.
I did. I met my ex-husband at the ARIA. So
Daniel, yeah.
Marriages are made at events like this. Watch out, everybody.
I hope
You might
I
walk
meet
away with an
my
engagement.
future ex-husband here tonight.
Wow.
That's brilliant.
I remember the night you and Daniel met. It was like, Natalie.
We were all talking. I think we're at the bottom of an escalator or something.
Hey, listen, have a great show. It's lovely to have you back in town and lovely to have you back centre stage. You'll do a wonderful job today. Nat.
Thank you so much, and lovely to meet you.
Oh, so lovely to meet you too.
Natalie Imbruglia, host of the 2022 ARIA Awards. Here's just a taste of what's coming up.
Coming up later tonight, join us here on YouTube for the ARIA's premiere show, live at 6. And then Aussie Music's main event, the 2022 ARIA Awards at 7:30 p.m. on 9. All live and dangerous from the Hordern Pavilion on Gadigal Land in Sydney.
Also singing Keith Donovan, right?
Yes,
Eurovision. Come out recently saying you want a second.
Guys, it's utter chaos. If you're watching at home on YouTube, do hashtag ARIAs. You can have a look what everyone's posting. I just saw Vika and Linda. They're Australian music royalty. Fun fact, they're also my mum's cousins. That's a pretty big deal. So Mum, Heather, if you're watching, just said hi to the fam. We are waiting for Lude, the one and only Lude. He's a new Australian artist. Where is he? In the meantime, we've got performances by Flume coming up, Peking Duck. Who else is there? You'll have to wait and find out.
Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to the red carpet at the famous Hordern Pavilion in the heart of Sydney town. We are on Gadigal land, and you are invited to join us for the 2022 ARIA Awards. It is going to be a great show. We've got an hour left on the red carpet on YouTube, going right around the world. We're live right around the world.
We do, and we are about to be joined by the most nominated artist this year, Rufus Du Sol.
Rufus Du Sol. Come on, lads. Wonderful.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Stand in the middle. Come in the middle. Come in the middle.
Congratulations.
Hi. You guys look phenomenal.
Likewise. Everyone looks great today.
Most nominated artist at the 2022 ARIA Awards. I mean, that must feel pretty amazing.
Yeah, tell me about it. We're flying high at the moment. We just came back from 3 years being stuck away from this country, and it's so nice to be recognized like this at the moment. So.
Well, I think there are a lot of people in Australia who know who you are and know some of the music, but probably don't appreciate just how big you've become around the world. Give us a snapshot. Tell us some of the stuff you've been doing.
It's been really amazing. I guess we moved to LA 5 years ago, and that was actually a great move for us to be touring the US. We somehow cracked it, and we've been playing some amazing shows this year in amphitheaters for 20,000 people each show. We went to the Grammys and we won a Grammy earlier this year, so it's been a pretty whirlwind year, but very lucky.
Speaking of Grammys, nominated for a couple more. I mean, how amazing.
Yeah, alongside Beyonce.
That's
So some stiff competition there.
Oh, but good competition. I mean, if I'm ever nominated for a Grammy, I want it to be up against Beyonce, please.
Do you ever pinch yourselves? I mean, I know it's coming in waves, but you're there now. I mean, you are on the world stage with artists like Beyonce and Taylor Swift and blah 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 blah, and you're joined by so many other great Aussie acts. Who, I mean, it really does feel like there's a wave of Australian talent sweeping the world at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like we're really lucky to be from this beautiful country, and there is such a great scene for arts, for culture, for music, and there are so many artists like Tame Impala, Flume, like other artists, we're killing it overseas, and we're lucky enough to be part of that. So yeah,
And we're also lucky enough to get a taste of the music tonight. You guys are performing. What can you tell us about it?
Yeah, I guess we've been excited to come over and play to Australia for the first time in a long time. And yeah, we put together a special little performance for tonight.
Come on, set the scene. We got millions of people watching us on YouTube.
All right. I didn't want to spoil it too much, but
don't
yeah.
spoil it. Set it up.
All right, it's a white cage of emotion that we're about to unleash on you. And we're about to bring this same show around the country at the moment. So this will just be a little teaser of what our lighting show and what our production and what we can do as 3 live band members on stage can do.
Well, you guys are killing it around the world. Thank you for coming back and being part of tonight's show. Congratulations on all those nominations. Hope you've got a wheelbarrow out the back there somewhere. I suspect you might need it. Have a great ARIAs.
Thank you so much, mate.
Well done. Congratulations. Let's have a look at the best electronic nominations for the year.
Confidence Man, Tilt. Flume, Palaces. Harvey Sutherland, Void. Lou, Down Under featuring Colin Hay. Rufus de Sol, Surrender.
Listen, you're not meant to have favourites, but this is the most hotly waited for artist. It's G Flip. Hello.
Hi, Brooms. How you going?
And who do you have on your arm?
Hi, Chriselle. Good to be in Australia.
Oh my God, I've been waiting for weeks for you both to come here. How is Australia so far, Chriselle?
I love Australia. I'm a bit biased.
Of course. Now, G Flip, we have to talk ARIA Matters. We saw this year the categories of male and female are out. It's just for anybody. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think it's really awesome that there's now the best solo artist. So it allows gender diverse humans, and just it's so inclusive. And being non-binary myself, I find that really heartwarming. And it's good to feel included by the ARIAs, and yeah, I think it's great.
Hell yeah. You rock, G Flip. I remember I interviewed you years ago and we went to a skate park and you did flips, and then you got a Croc ambassadorship, or you got your own Crocs made, is that right?
Yeah, I did 2 rounds of it, 2 rounds of my own G Flip Crocs. But now we got fancy shoes now. It's the ARIAs.
What are these you got on?
Well, they're definitely not Crocs. I love Crocs, but these are a more smart boot. They're not, they accompany my suit. And then we've got, Chriselle's got some nice shoes, nice dress.
You're looking very glamorous. I must also say, G Flip, what are you wearing? What is this suit?
This suit is by a Korean brand called Vegan Tiger. I've got no-name shoes, and I got my hair done, and I got makeup on, and I got a spray tan. Never done that before.
So did I.
Yeah, I'm tanned all over.
Even the bum crack?
I wore a little G-string, so I think if you dive in there, it won't be as tan, but the cheeks are definitely brown.
We'll keep the diving to a minimum on the carpet. Look, I'm so excited. Thank you for stopping with me. It's been such an amazing pleasure to see you guys both blossom in the last year and see what you're doing with your career. I'm proud of you.
Oh, we love you, Frooms.
We love you. Love you, Chriselle.
Love you. You look beautiful.
Thank you. An honour. An honour. Woo!
Well, we love you too, Frooms. I mean, probably double
And I
love.
love Chriselle.
Hey, listen, a little fun fact at home if you're watching. Between Christian and I and Courtney Barnett, we have a total of 20 ARIA nominations. Yeah, she's won
6 wins.
She's won 6 of them, and she's been nominated 20 times. How does it? That's pretty good. Where do you put all these things?
The awards?
Yeah.
I've lent them out to a couple of friends, my bandmates. I think my mum might have one.
What's the rental fee on that?
No fee. No fee.
Just love.
Just love, yeah.
So the ARIA Awards, you'd be a fan. It's always nice to get a pat on the back, right?
Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, it's a nice celebration and, you know, end of the year, way to see friends and celebrate Australian music. It's great.
Well, everybody's so busy, aren't they? And artists like yourself, traveling the world all the time, you don't really get to like hang out and see people, you know, playing on a Saturday night sort of thing. So
Yeah.
this serves its purpose.
Yeah, it's a nice excuse, and even someone like you know, Amel and the Sniffers, like we see them a lot on tour and festivals around the world, and it's cool to come back here and see them performing and nominated for like so many awards. It's it's really incredible.
Now I have to ask, what's cooler, opening for the Rolling Stones or playing Glastonbury?
Well, Glastonbury is always very fun, but Rolling Stones was like felt like once in a lifetime. Very nerve-wracking, but very fun. Very fun, yeah.
What do you take away from a gig like that, apart from the T-shirt that you stole from the merch stand?
I did. I was like, please, can I have a T-shirt? I think just, I mean, a lot of respect for bands that have, you know, been touring forever and making music forever, and just, yeah, it was just a really, I guess, the last thing I thought I would be doing. You know, so.
Well, Courtney, it's great. It's hard for an independent act anywhere, but I mean, you own the stage and you're having such a wonderful career, and we applaud you for that.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping and chatting to us. Let's have a look at the best independent nominees for the 2022 ARIAs.
Archie Roach, one song.
Across the land.
Ballpark Music, Weirder and Weirder. Courtney Barnett, Things Take Time, Take Time. Genesis Owusu, GTFO. Julia Jacqueline, Pre-Pleasure.
Well, if it isn't Lude, the breakthrough star, how are you, mate?
I feel a bit weird, a bit out of place being here. I think it's my first time ever wearing a tuxedo, so we'll see how we go.
You got a full tux. You got your jocks on. Are they jocks?
Yep. My missus like, get dress shoes, and I'm like, I've already got black shoes. We got the Martins.
So you're up for 4 nominations, and it's your first ARIAs.
Yep.
Has anyone clued you up about what it's going to be like in there?
I watched a few YouTube videos last night. Guy Sebastian killing it in 2019, so I've got a little bit of an idea, but we'll see.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. So what were you doing before music? This is like a breakthrough thing.
I've been doing music for like 7 years or something now, so it's not my first rodeo, but it's my first time coming here. But yeah, I don't know, on the tools, and then started making beats.
That must be such an amazing feeling after working so hard to be here.
Yeah. Well, you know, you put in the years, and then something happens. You know, that obviously that Down Under song, the remix, like shout out Colin Hay, that just went crazy, and then and now we're here. Now we've got nominated for 4 awards. Very surreal, very weird for me, but I'll take it.
Bloody amazing. And you got your beer, very relaxed vibes. Can we bring your girlfriend in real quick? Come in. Misso, come over here, girl. What's your name?
My name's Regan. I'm the lucky lady.
The Cheese and Bickies.
The Cheese and Bickies.
Cheese and Bickies.
That's what he calls me, the cheese.
Is this your first award ceremony?
First one. So I had no idea what to expect, but like, amazing.
Listen, it's going to be bloody fun. We're going to go to the after party, guys.
Yeah, we're going. Are you coming?
Look, of course, mate, of course.
Do you know who that is? Of course. I have no choice.
Yeah, I'll help you. We're going to send it. Look, you are up for best video. So what I want to do now is throw to all the nominees, see who you're up against. Why not?
Sorry?
We're going to go to the nominees.
He's so deaf. I'm sorry.
Apple Crumble, Lime Cordial, directed by Joe Neesway. Black Matriarchy, Barker, directed by Selena Miles. Down Under featuring Colin Hay, Lude, directed by Peter Hume. Every Side of You, Vance Joy, directed by William Bleakley. GTFO, Genesis Owusu, directed by Uncle Friendly, Red Wade Farrell. Hertz, Amel and the Sniffers, directed by John Angus Stewart. I Don't Wanna Leave, Rufus DeSol, directed by Katsky. Lydia Wears a Cross, Julia Jacqueline, directed by Julia Jacqueline. Say Nothing, featuring Maya, Flume, directed by Michael Hilly. Wish You Well, featuring Bernard Fanning, Baker Boy, directed by Macario de Souza.
Yeah, we're really lacking it.
Well, if you like it big, meaty, big and bouncy, have we got an act for you? Nominated for a couple of awards tonight. Best Rock Album, Best Indie Album. Ballpark Music, we have Dean, Jennifer, Paul, Dan, Dean and Daniel. How'd they do?
Yeah, good. Pretty close.
Home run? Oh, who'd done
John
this?
and Ringo.
Sam.
Oh, Sam. Sorry, Sam.
It's all good.
Sorry, man. How you feeling?
Yeah, good. Pretty chill. Little excited, little nervous.
But you guys are used to playing like big festival venues. Surely this is nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of easy up on stage when there's like cameras and stuff. I don't know. We're feeling like fish out of water, but
just ignore these guys.
Yeah.
And
We'll
the
do our best.
3 billion people watching YouTube at home.
Yeah.
I mean, so tell us how it's going. You're still based in Brizzy, right?
Yep, still based in Brizzy. It's nice to be down here today. The weather is lovely. It's jacket weather here, you know, and I'm not sweating bullets, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Well, we don't want to complain, but you know, if it's not too windy, then it's too rainy, or it's too sunny, or it's too something else, right?
I mean, we like lucked into it today. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous day. So welcome to Sydney. And ARIA Awards, how are we feeling?
Great, yeah. I heard there's free alcohol at the end of the red carpet, so we'll explore that soon. And I think the night will go to some great places.
Who are you most looking forward to seeing, Jennifer?
I'm really looking forward to seeing the Archie Roach tribute performance.
It's a good one.
Yeah, well, that will be pretty special. Hey, good luck with the awards tonight. Thank you for talking to us. Have a great ARIAs.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. Frooms, over to you.
We're back on the red carpet, and honestly, I'm trying to keep my composure, but I'm a little bit scared. Oh my God, guys! Oh my God! I just got my period!
Yeah, congratulations. I don't know what to say in that moment. We're so thrilled to be here. We were trying to sneak down the red carpet without anyone seeing us, obviously. Yeah. That's why we're in the full camouflage suits. We made an exception for you. You're the only interview we'll do.
Yeah, this is a real exclusive just for you, Frooms. We thought we wouldn't chat to anyone but you, so we're so thankful to have you here.
Look, I have seen you going down the carpet, and I know that is a lie, but I'll let it pass. What are you guys going to do when the ceremony starts? Are you going in there?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
We're kind of like, we should take them off because we're dying of heat exhaustion, and we will at some point need to pee.
Yep.
But also, once we take these off, they're going to smell real bad.
Yeah.
But so are we.
Also, technically, we weren't invited tonight, and that's why we've been sneaking in, but it's worked so far, so I don't know if we'll actually be able to get into the theatre. We'll see.
God, I'll be on the outside too. Well, we've got a Red Rooster zone. I know we're not allowed to talk about Red Rooster, but you do look like a Red Rooster on the carpet.
I would say we look more like if Big Bird and Elmo had sex and then had 2 weird twins.
Something like that. Something like that. What am I?
Incidentally, it's how Red Rooster cooks all of its burgers. Or chicken.
All right, enough of that. Lovely to see you, boys.
A pleasure. Thank you so much.
All right.
I am so excited right now because I'm such a fan of these guys. King, Stingray, you guys are one of the most nominated artists today, but it's your first ARIAs.
It is. It's our first ARIAs, and we're so happy and privileged to be here.
I mean, how are you feeling? It must be an incredible feeling, right?
Oh, it's an amazing feeling. Like, this is something that we never thought that would happen. Like, we've been a band for a bit over 2 years now, and this is just astounding just to be involved in this award ceremony. So we're really humbled. Yeah.
I think it's really
awards.
Important to celebrate this ARIA Awards, which is our first time to involve this thing, but it's really our first time.
Congratulations.
You're up for all these awards. Best Breakthrough Artist, the Michael Gudinski Award. Best Group, Best Rock Album, Album of the Year, and Best Cover Art. You're covering all bases there. That must be a nice phone call to get when you learned about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and to see ourselves in the company of so many artists that we adore and that we admire and that we've aspired to be like for so many years growing up. So it's just so special.
Well, look, we wish you all the best. 5 nominations. How are you feeling? You feeling confident?
Yeah, always.
Good, so you should.
Oh, well, thank you guys so much for talking to us. And we have the other best group nominations coming up right now.
Amyl and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me. Gang of Youths, Angel in Real Time. King Stingray, King Stingray. Midnight Oil, Resist. Rufus de Sol, Surrender.
This is an absolute honour. I am with Amyl and the Sniffers frontwoman. Hello, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. I've been waiting all day to speak to you. You are a rock icon. You're one of the most represented women here in the awards tonight.
That's right.
But this isn't your first ARIAs. You won in 2019?
2019, we took one home. Took it for gold.
Good girl.
Hopefully we clean up a little bit tonight, but if not, we'll have some fun.
Well, you're performing and then maybe you'll get on the piss.
A little what?
I said maybe you'll get on the piss.
Oh yeah, I'll get on the piss, yeah.
You're like the second person.
I thought you said I'm going to play some Kiss. I was like, oh, we're not going to do a Kiss cover, but whatever. Yeah.
But thanks for the suggestion. Now, we were just speaking, we are both from the south side in Melbourne. You're from, where were you when the band started?
Balaclava, near the cop shop.
And I am in Elwood. My parents are in Elwood. I love going back there. And we both agree, we need more south side representation, isn't that right?
South of the ARIA is fun. It's nice. Check it out.
Well, Amyl, can I call you Amyl?
Yeah, you can, yeah.
I want to ask you an Amyl question, but that's redundant. I'm just going to say you're up for the best live act, amongst other things.
Yes.
Congratulations. It's an honour to see you.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at the other nominees.
Amy Shark, See You Somewhere Australia Tour 2022. Amyl and the Sniffers, Comfort to Me Tour 2022. Baker Boy, Geller Tour.
They gon' say my name.
Butchera, The Conversations Australian Tour.
I need 'em to fly.
Gang of Youths, Angel in Real Time. Genesis Owusu and the Black Dog Band. Midnight Oil, Resist, The Final Tour 2022. The Kid Leroy, End of the World Tour. The Wiggles, the OG Wiggles Reunion Fruit Salad TV Big Show Tour. Thelma Plum, The Meanjin Tour.
Oh, that is a showdown for the ages, is it not? Best live act, Midnight Oil versus the Wiggles. We've been waiting for this. Good luck. How does it feel to be nominated for that, Sahai?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing. Just been a part of the Wiggles for around a year now, and to be nominated for the live act is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
But the Wiggles have 27 nominations under the belt. I mean, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that is amazing, isn't it? You know, we just love what we do, so, you know, this is just, a little icing on the cake, really.
Yeah. It seems to me, I mean, I'm biased because I love you guys, but it seems to me that the Wiggles are getting a bigger, well, I know the group is bigger because they've got double the number, but I mean, things are on a real roll, aren't they? You're in a real purple patch, if I can put it that way.
Yes, it's been amazing. A lot of collabs this year, and I guess, the Wiggles have expanded, double the fun, so it's been a wonderful year as a Wiggle, and just meeting all the amazing families.
Yeah.
But I need to know, do you feel pressure to always wear yellow?
I have found that yellow is actually now my new favourite colour, so not too much pressure.
I don't think you found our new favourite colours once we started in the Wiggles.
It's probably in the contract.
Good answer.
Yes, probably.
It must be a source of great joy to you to do these shows. You're nominated for Best Live Act. That's because you're so good at what you do. You can't fake that stuff, can you?
No, I think it's the first time in 30 years the Wiggles have been nominated for Best Live Act, and for us as the Wiggles are probably the first live act a child sees. And what we hope is that they then form a love for live music, which then takes them through their life. And that's kind of what we want to achieve.
Do you have a favourite song to do live?
It's always Rockabye You Bear for me. It's a classic Wiggles song that marries action with lyric. And when you see our little audience singing all the words and doing those actions, it's a beautiful thing.
Well, good luck tonight. You're also presenting one of the most important awards, the Telstra Music Teacher of the Year Award, which is, so you must love this award.
Yeah, it's an incredible award. You know, teachers have such an important role to play, in from little ones to big ones, and so for us to be part of the Teachers Awards, a really special honour for us.
Well, have a great ARIAs. Have a great ARIAs. Frooms is with one of our favourites, Baker Boy Frooms.
You're going to have to talk real loud.
Baker Boy.
Yeah, I will. We are here with none other than Baker Boy. How are you, King?
I'm really good. Yeah.
I must say, every time I see Baker Boy at an event, on a red carpet, in a live performance, you are glowing. You're the most smiley, nicest, funnest person.
I mean, I'm always like this, even at home. But like, you know, I'm more excited because, you know, up for 5 nominations, and, you know, get to see all the friends and family, and pretty much see all the artists as well, and new upcoming artists as well, and meeting them for the first time and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just super exciting to be back in ARIA. You know, now it's 22 and we can actually look nice, not being watched, like go on TV and watch the ARIAs and stuff, but, you know, be here and be present with everyone.
I have to ask you, what are you wearing?
I forgot. I forgot what I was wearing. My partner knows, she styled me, and I cannot remember who it's from.
Is she a stylist?
Yes, she's my stylist, my partner as well. And yes, the reason why I look like this is every time it's because of my partner.
What a queen, what's her name?
Her name's Ori, Indiana. Shout out, girl. Woo!
Well, she's done a fantastic job, and I'm so excited for you. Is it bad luck to say good luck?
I don't know, I never heard that before.
Well, I'll say good luck, Baker Boy. Up next, we're going to be throwing to the nominees for Best Hip Hop.
Let's go!
Baker Boy, Geller. Barker, Black Matriarchy. Chillin' It, Family Ties. Day One, Mbappe featuring Carhooks. The Kid Leroy, 5EO Foreign and the Kid Leroy, Tokyo to Paris.
I took on all of my trips. I try to show you it's real. You ain't like the mother hoes out here.
Well, we have many special guests here tonight, none more so than this young man, Keith Potka, who is one of the original members of the Seekers, and of course, the Seekers, absolute trailblazers in Australian music. And tonight is a bittersweet ceremony because, as well as all the celebrations about all the great artists forging ahead, we're also remembering the loss of your beautiful singer, front person, Judith Durham. It must be a weird one for you.
Yes, Richard, our wonderful family member, Judith Durham, but a special part of our team, and known to millions of people around the world, and obviously much loved and much lost, I suppose. But we're celebrating tonight, and we're celebrating the joy and the energy that Judith brought to her singing and to the world at large.
And I love that you're also continuing those celebrations to tomorrow with the album, the 60th anniversary edition of Carry Me. I mean, you must be very excited for that.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that, because it really is an ongoing chance for people to celebrate with us the fact that this woman, this incredible voice, was part of their history for 60 years.
Yeah.
60 years. It's extraordinary. It really is.
Well, a lot of these young folk here wouldn't realise that, you know, before In Excess, before Men at Work, before the Little River Band, before ACDC, there were the Seekers. I mean, you guys were trailblazers. You went to the UK. You knocked the Beatles off the bloody charts, for heaven's sake.
Well, you know...
You're bigger than the Beatles.
Yeah, even the Beatles, yeah. But we didn't know that we were doing that. We just went over there as a wonderful way of progressing our music and progressing our lives, I suppose. And then suddenly, Tom Springfield, who, I've got to mention straight away, died only 10 days before Judith died, which was an extraordinary coincidence. But anyway, he took us under his wing and produced, gave us all those incredible songs, produced our records, and then they were the vehicle that gave us the chance to be at the top of the charts.
Well, a couple of those songs, Carnival's Over and I'll Never Find Another You, are going to be performed tonight by Casey Donovan and Dami Im, and I swear to God you will have you more than anybody will have a tear in your eye. But listen, you honour us with your presence here tonight. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Richard.
Those of us who knew Judith loved her very much. Thank you for talking to us. You're going to love the show, mate.
Okay.
Here's just a reminder of some of the stuff that's coming up.
Coming up later tonight, join us here on YouTube for the ARIA's premiere show, live at 6. And then Aussie Music's main event, the 2022 ARIA Awards at 7:30 p.m. on 9. All live and dangerous from the Hordern Pavilion on Gadigal Land in Sydney.
It's becoming disco hour. Of course, I'm with DJ Tiger Lily. How are you going, girl?
Very good. I'm having an amazing time here tonight. How are you? You look beautiful.
I'm good. Look, you do have an announcement. There's a reason why you can't sink any alcohol tonight. Why?
There'll be no mimosas for me. I've got a little mini disco baby in my belly. It's currently the size of a sweet potato. Maybe like a mini disco sweet potato.
He's got, or she has little earphones on, I think, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Listening to some techno, maybe? I don't know.
And you're not going to find out, it's just going to come out and it's just going to appear.
Yeah, so like, my husband's quite disappointed. He would love to know if it's a girl or a boy, but I would love a surprise. Why not? You don't get many surprises in life, so we'll see if we can last the next 5 months, hopefully.
I love it when women, particularly pregnant women, push the boundaries and don't do things that you assume pregnant women would do. Have you got any gigs and stuff coming up?
I was playing to like a 5,000 person festival last night up on the Gold Coast, and someone commented on my Instagram saying like, this is crazy to watch you be pregnant and, you know, playing these amazing parties and festivals. So yeah, I've got gigs every weekend for the next couple of months. So we're going to try and keep going. Hopefully I still feel happy and healthy and not too exhausted. See how we go.
Stand by. It's like a real experiment. I'm proud of you. Well done.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself.
Well, I'll see you in there. Throwing to you, Christian and Richard.
Thank you very much. Well, I tell you what, Chillin' It has joined us here. He's nominated for Best Hip Hop, and you are looking sharp, my man.
Thank you very much. It's our $10,000 worth of Tom Ford right here, courtesy of Harold. So thank you very much.
So business is good, right?
Yeah, it's very good. I can't complain at all. Can't complain at all, Richard.
I need to ask, you're just about to become a dad. What's more nerve-wracking, being an ARIA nominee or a future dad?
It's a crazy question. Look, tonight's the best night of my life so far, but I'm 12 weeks away from being a dad, and with my wife here and my mum here as my guests, I can't wait to just share this night with family, have a few drinks with the industry, and just enjoy my first ARIA night. I just can't wait to be here, and if the win comes, the win comes, and yeah, just loving the excitement and loving the journey.
First ever ARIAs.
Yes, very first
cool.
one.
And you're up for a prize.
Yeah, so 200, it's been about 200 million streams to start, then 420 million this year, and then now up for an ARIA at my third album, so the growth is just continuing to go. Got my mum and wife here, and I'm very happy and looking forward to the night. It's going to be really good.
It's also cute that you can show your kid photos of it at its first ARIAs as well.
That was the main thing, is I was like, I get to show you, hey, you were at the ARIAs before you were even born. So I'm excited about that, and just like, you know, I'm blessed to be here around so many nice people. So I'm just enjoyed to have a good night and just to have a few drinks, if you know what I mean, have a good night.
220 million plus.
420 million plus.
We're talking telephone numbers. How do you wrap your head around that?
Well, it's a tough thing. I started off doing it in a basement, and I was an air conditioning mechanic before I started doing music. Yeah, I did a trade for 3 years, but then it started to pop off, and I followed my dream and followed my journey. So anyone watching, just follow your dreams, follow your heart, and just try to make your mother and family proud, and 99% of things will work out in life.
We've got a stick stuck in the top of our air conditioning unit. It makes a noise as the thing spins around. You don't want to pop around tomorrow morning?
Look, mate, I'll give you a quote, Richard. I'll send you the invoice after I fix it. So I'll fix it first, invoice you later, all right?
Yeah, another Tom Ford suit.
You'll be busy.
That's it. Thank you very much.
Hey, listen, good luck, eh? Have a
Thank you
great
very
time.
much. No, thank you very much, Richard. Appreciate it.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Take care. Thank you, guys.
All right, hey, let's head down to the photo wall. It's a very popular spot to be.
It is.
This is a massive.
When you're this close, every touch is amplified. I don't know when we'll be here again, so I'll memorize every inch of your body. Show me every side of you. Show me every side of you. Every shape and every color that I found. me see a world without you now.
When it comes to Australian music royalty, a woman who's been in the industry for so many years and never stops, you're such an inspiration. Hello, Thelma Plum.
Hello, my darling. How are you?
I'm good. You look like Jessica Rabbit.
That's very sweet. I mean, thank you. I was channeling a little Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, I thought I'd just go really low key tonight, you know?
Yeah, it's important. You brought up, is Mansion an album or is it an EP?
It's an EP. Yeah, it's an EP. So it's exciting that it is nominated because I didn't expect that. So yeah, it is an EP though. Yeah.
I've been listening to it a lot. I was listening to it all last night, and When It Rains It Pours is just so beautiful. One of those songs that is on my rotation, and I'm like starstruck.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
I'm obsessed with you. I'm obsessed with you. I love her. I feel like I have like a this is the first time we've met.
I know.
I feel like I have a parasocial relationship with you. Sometimes I watch your stories and I'm like, no, we're friends. I know her.
I feel the exact same. This is a pleasure. I'll leave you. I'll let you go off on your red carpet duties. Hopefully I'll see you after the awards.
I would love that.
And we'll be celebrating.
We will be celebrating.
I think.
Whoever wins.
Whoever wins, that's it. Up next is the nominees for Best Pop.
Blue, Say Nothing featuring Maya. Rufus de Sol, On My Knees. The Kid Laroi, 1,000 Miles. Thelma Plum, Mianjin. Vance Joy, Clarity.
Well, at last year's ARIA Awards, Genesis Owusu was the big winner with 4 awards. You're up for another 3 this year. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Feeling calm, zen. Just going where the wind takes me.
Are you feeling hot?
Always.
Yeah,
always.
talk to us about this outfit.
Always, man. Not in temperature, but in steez and style.
There you go.
Yeah, it is.
Talk to us about the outfit.
What do you need to know about it?
Everything.
I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. No, it's made by a young designer whose name I don't think I can say. Can I swear on this?
Sure.
It's the designer named Motherfucker.
There you go.
Beautiful designer. Made this coat.
It's lovely. I love it. Yeah, it feels really temperature appropriate.
These gloves from paintball. Paintball. It was very fun.
Hey, you're presenting the Album of the Year awards tonight as well. That's going to be a buzz, right? Some great records.
Yeah. Like, I'm very keen to see who takes it. It's stiff competition.
And you're up for the 3, as we said. Independent release. That's always a tough category, right?
Yeah. But I'm sure the most respected and most deserving will get it. I'm in there with a little single, so I'm bowing out, but I'm hoping for the best live act. That's what I'm going for.
Well, you're up against the Wiggles.
I know, stiff competition,
That but competition.
I put my foot in those live acts, man. I'm hoping. Me and Anthony, whenever we see each other, it's a lot of love, but the competition this time.
Yeah.
Now we're coming up to the end of the year. What are you doing for New Year's Eve? Because I was so disappointed. Last year I was meant to be seeing you on New Year's Eve to welcome in the new year. What are your plans this year?
I'm chilling. Oh, actually, no, I've got festivals, actually. I'm doing falls. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, right on.
That'll be a lot of fun, yeah.
It must be great to have stuff, business coming back, right?
Definitely.
Stuff's on again.
Definitely. I've been out of the country for most of the year, so it's been a wild journey, but it's always good to be back on Australian soil.
Well, you're up for Best Independent tonight. Let's have a look see who you're up against.
Archie Roach, One Song.
Across the land.
Ballpark Music, Weirder and Weirder. Courtney Barnett, Things Take Time, Take Time. Genesis Owusu, GTFO. Julia Jacqueline, Pre-Pleasure.
I'm here with 3 men, but they're not just 3 men. They are Rufus du Sol, and they're also the most nominated gentlemen tonight. How many awards are you up for?
We're up for 7, actually, miraculously. Yeah.
It's a massive deal. And you were up for a lot last year as well, weren't you?
Yeah, we were actually. I think we were up at 2 and we won 2 last year, so it's, we got a pretty good track record.
This is looking like it could go quite well. How are you feeling tonight?
I'm excited to be here. My wife's here, so and we haven't been here for 3 years, so it just feels so good to be back in Australia. Home soil.
Home soil, because you guys are proper international. I'm going to be honest, I didn't actually know you guys were Australian for a long time, which I don't know if that's kind of a good thing, maybe?
No, we're proud to be Australian, but yeah, the name definitely throws people. It's a little left hook, and we've been based overseas, so you know, I think I spoke to an Uber driver the other day and he didn't realize we were Australian and his mind was blown. He's like, I thought you guys from Germany.
Yeah.
We kind of did that.
It's a bit German vibes. Who are you excited? Do you know who's performing tonight? Are you across that?
Well, we're performing, which is good.
Okay. Someone didn't do their research. What are you guys going to be performing?
We're going to be performing On My Knees, which is like up for an award, which is great. We saw Vance Joy and Flume are performing as well, so it's going to be good to just see some music in Australia again, and I think everyone deserves it. It's been enough time without live music here, and yeah, we're excited to be back here and play some.
I can't bloody wait. Well, thank you guys. Good luck. Enjoy tonight, and we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
We have Kai with us, Christian.
I know, and she looks like an angel, which is very fitting because you are, of course, performing in the Olivia Newton-John tribute. I mean, that must feel pretty special.
Olivia is such an icon and has been an icon of my life, so to get to celebrate her this way is just incredible.
And it's a pretty amazing, I mean, her daughter Chloe said she didn't want it to be an in memoriam, she wanted it to be a celebration, and I think it is that, isn't it?
Exactly, as it should be. You know, Olivia brought so much joy to all of our lives, and I think it's only fitting that we do something really joyful and fun to celebrate her life.
Yeah. It's going to be a bittersweet. I've just looked at your fingernails. Look at those things. Oh my God. How do you type on the thing when you're sending out invoices for your performances?
You know, you don't. You have to get someone else to set up an invoice for typing up the invoices for you.
Yeah, but watch out. Don't cross her. She'll cut a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, what are you most looking forward to tonight, apart from performing?
I think just seeing everyone again. I think it's so beautiful to see the Australian music industry just out in full swing again. So that's the best part of tonight, for sure.
Because I can't believe it, but this is your first ARIA Awards that you've attended, right?
It is. I've had the pleasure of winning some ARIAs alongside the amazing Genesis Owusu, but it's my first time attending and I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, well, congratulations, honey. It's so great to see you.
Nice to see you, Kai.
Nice to see you both.
Hey, we've got Frooms down there, down the red carpet, who's with one of my favourite bands from the northern beaches of Sydney town, Lime Cordiale. Frooms, over to you.
Going TV, YouTube Live.
Look at these jokesters I have right here. It is none other than Lime Cordiale. Can I get a hi all together?
G'day, mate.
It's good to be here.
It's good to be here. I got to say, I think you're my favourite dress foursome so far.
We did well, guys. Yeah. Congratulations, well done.
I can't believe like Louis very much. Louis styled us all. Look at it.
You did.
No, I'm a bit of a styler. No, I'm actually not David Bonney. I love you, mate. Shout out to David Bonney. He's a beautiful man.
Oh, he's the stylist.
Oh, yeah.
He dressed us nice.
Louis came in his Birkenstock slides.
I did hobo chic.
And trackies, and that's what he was going to wear, but you know.
And he said, no thanks, fam.
Yeah, he said no
get in the gooch.
Look.
No, the Gucci, not the gooch. Jesus Christ.
Well, man.
Guys, I'm freaking out.
On YouTube.
Yeah, it's live. Sorry. I'm getting excited. Look, last night I was preparing and my housemate and I were watching Lime Cordiale. And I just want you guys to say, hi, Izzy, we love you.
Hi, Izzy, we love you. Are we still live? Is this your personal?
We love you, Izzy.
We love you. We love you, Izzy. Izzy, how are you going, man?
Love you.
All right, thanks, lads. That's enough from you. Oh, I wish. Izzy Cordic. All right, that's enough. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There are going to be some amazing moments at the 2022 ARIA Awards tonight. And Briggs, you are going to be involved in one of those, the tribute to Archie. Incredible, huh?
Yeah, Archie, Uncle Arch was a legend to so many in the community, and to myself personally, he's a mentor and a friend, and he's a giant. And, you know, I feel like one of the only reasons I can walk this red carpet is because of artists like Uncle Arch and artists like him that open those doors for me. So I'm very appreciative.
It's a huge undertaking. I mean, you must feel a bit nervous as well, no?
No, I don't do nervous. It's either do or do not, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, I understand what it means, and I've understood that for a while, and that's why the festival I'm putting on the weekend is in a way a celebration of Uncle Arch and a dedication to him as well. So yeah, it just comes with it, you know what I mean?
I love that. That is such a great attitude. Don't get nervous, just get on with it, right?
Yeah, let's do it. Uncle Arch would want me to be nervous, and I know what he's like, and exactly, man, it's a privilege. It's a privilege.
This is a great time for our Indigenous artists. I mean, it's always been a great time, but so many are nominated for awards and getting recognised for the wonderful work they do, right?
Yeah, 100%, man. I think, we're at a moment in Australia, in the music industry as well, where we're hearing more stories, and we're seeing, if you even look at the lineup of First and Forever, what we have there is world class, from Budgerah to Thelma Plum to Barker to Kobe D and Psycho, you know what I mean? King Stingray, we've got this great,
It's not only world class, it's unique.
Yeah.
And it's uniquely Australian, right?
Yeah.
No one else in the world can do this stuff.
Well, that's it. It's we're the oldest continuing civilization on the face of the earth, you know what I mean? 80,000 years, and all of that, is in our stories. It's what we carry around, our values, our culture. And, it's great to see, young artists like Budgerah and Barker and that, exemplify that on a world-class stage.
Well, we are delighted to be on Gadigal land tonight, and we
100%.
We hope you have a great show, man.
Appreciate you.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
talking to us.
Father and son.
Here we go. Coming up, it's a big show.
Coming up later tonight, join us here on YouTube for the ARIA's premiere show, live at 6. And then Aussie Music's main event, the 2022 ARIA Awards at 7:30 p.m. on 9. All live and dangerous from the Hordern Pavilion on Gadigal land in Sydney.
Becca Hatch is with us, looking absolutely amazing. I can't believe that my boy knew, what you're wearing.
No, what's going on?
It's phenomenal. Talk to us about this.
So this is Rachel Gilbert. I don't know, I'm giving a black swan today.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the vibe I was going for.
Natalie Portman, Eat Your Heart Out.
Thank you so much. It's, very sparkly, fluffy, and I was like, I want to be seen, so that's a vibe.
Mission accomplished. Hey, Triple J's Unearthed was a big thing for you, right? Tell us about that.
When I was 16, I won Triple J Unearthed High Indigenous Initiative, so that really helped me get into the industry. So I've been doing music since I was 16,
Oh, that's huge. And if that's not big enough, you're also presenting tonight.
Yes, presenting tonight. I'm so nervous.
What are you nervous about?
I've never presented before. It's the first time reading a teleprompter, and it's I feel like singing's really easier for me to do, but talking is the part that, I don't know, it's kind of it doesn't make any sense, but it makes sense.
Talking is just singing without music behind you.
So
wow.
true.
I've did that one before.
My nerve's gone.
Do you want to rehearse it tonight? Now, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award, Becca Hatch.
Hello, guys. The Independent Artist of the Year is...
Oh,
I would tell you guys, but I don't know.
Oh, I think you'll do just fine. Well done. Hey, it's lovely to have you here.
Thank you.
Who are you most excited to see amongst all these weird and wonderful people?
I feel like I'm most excited to see Barker. I love seeing First Nations people here and Mob. It's just my family, and it's I feel like this year is a really big year for a lot of Mob. So just want to see them try and have their moment. And
Budgerah is one of my favorites.
Budgerah is amazing.
Oh my goodness. When that guy opens his mouth, and he's like nothing. He's 18 or something.
And he's just
We've been talking about him the whole day, the whole car ride here.
Sorry.
I was his #1 fan, and then when it came into it, it was a little boy. I loved it.
Budgerah is also one of my favorites too. So shout out Budgerah, shout out Barker, shout out all Mob that are here. Happy moment.
So what's happening with you recording-wise?
I'm just working on my next project. I haven't put out a body of work yet, so I'm really looking forward to next year when I get to release more stuff.
Oh, well, thank you so much, honey, and I hope you have the best night. I have a very good feeling that your presenting is going to go so well.
Have a great night, guys.
Good luck tonight. Have fun. Becca, lovely to see you. Hey, let's go back to Froomes. I can see. Is that Vance Joy? Is it? It was you. It was you. It was you, Vance Joy, and Froomes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please make your way into the
Can you hear that?
Yeah, that's big. That's Big Brother. It's coming.
Oh my God.
It's coming to get us.
Would you ever go on Big Brother?
No. I don't think I would be entertaining enough. I'm too boring. Or if I showed the real me, I think people would be like, oh, that guy's too crazy.
He's got issues. So you're like an ARIA stalwart. You were here last year. I remember seeing you always around, giving such a happy, legit presence. We love you. What are you up for tonight?
I'm up for, I think I've got a few nominations, including Best, I think it's like Song of the Year, and then there's like Film Clip, and then another one, Contemporary Artist, and then, I'm not sure, maybe something else.
And also, sorry, I just got in my ear, you're actually performing as well.
I'm performing, yeah, first. I think we're first up, so I'm looking forward to doing that. It's going to be fun, and then like after that we can relax and just enjoy everyone else and celebrate whatever's going on.
Bloody amazing. Well, thank you for the chat as always.
Pleasure.
We're going to throw to the Best Song nominees.
Clinton Kane, I Guess I'm in Love.
My breath, but then I lose.
Dean Lewis, Hurtless. Flume, Say Nothing featuring Maya. Joji, Glimpse of Us. Jolly on Petch featuring Regan, Dreams. Lude, Down Under featuring Colin Hay. Rufus de Soul, On My Knees. The Kid Leroy, 1,000 Miles. Tones and I, Cloudy Day. Vance Joy, Clarity.
I last saw this guy perform at the Australian Radio Awards, the ACRAs. You were fantastic, Illy.
Thanks, Richard.
It was great. Must be nice to have so much support from the radio industry.
Absolutely, yeah. It was good to be a part of it. Good to play at the end of the night when everyone was well into having a good time. It was fun.
You know, the one thing they didn't have at the ACRAs,
what's that?
Was flowers. I knew he was going to say that.
Have you noticed how good it smells here?
I thought it was you guys.
No.
Well, it's partially us.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
It's all that hairspray he's got on his hair. It smells delicious.
We're going to do hair gags, are we? Hey, Interflora are our valued sponsors here on the Red Carpet. We just wanted to get that away and give them a mention.
But I mean, the ARIAs must be pretty special for you. I mean, you've had 18 nominations, right?
18 and 2 wins, which is not the greatest ratio, but I'm just happy to be here.
Absolutely. 18 nominations is huge.
Yeah,
well, they always say the nomination is the award.
I
After
agree.
that, it's just a thing.
That's how I view it. So I'm like
So you should.
18-time winner, really, if we think about it like that. You know. Yeah.
We've been talking a lot over the last couple of hours about the current crop, the class of 2022. All of you guys and girls traveling the world, but it's I'm not going to start mentioning names other than yours, but there's a real bunch of people doing so well. It's a real fraternity.
Yeah, absolutely. And like after a couple of years of obviously COVID impacting it, it's nice to actually, even though I haven't been inside yet, just to see all these friends being able to celebrate each other. It's a vibe. It feels good to be back.
Speaking of celebration, you just re-signed with Warner.
Yes.
What's next?
I got an album coming out April, May, and that's pretty much it. And getting back on the road, being able to tour and get back to life as we knew it beforehand.
I think we need to work on spin, because you just made like bringing out an album sound like it was like going down in the shops. Bringing out an album in April, May.
I mean, it'll be my 7th album, so maybe I'm a little jaded. But no, I mean, I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. And again, moments like tonight, it's good to be a part of it. Feel what you fell in love with it for, you know?
Yeah. It must be nice to have the muscle of a big international company like Warner's behind you.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I've been with Warner for some of my biggest moments and happy to be back. Have some more. Yeah.
Why not?
Thank you.
Yeah. What else are you going to do?
That's it. What else am I going to do?
Well, speaking of what else you're going to do, you're going to present tonight with Flex.
Yes.
Are you excited for that?
I can't wait. Yeah, I mean, she's the best, and the nominees are good, so it'll be fun. Yeah, the pressure's off. I'm not nominated anything tonight. I can just have a good time.
It's going to be a great time. We've got the premiere show starting off at 6 o'clock, and then at 7:30 on Channel 9 and 9 Now, the 2022 ARIAs. Have a look at this.
Yes.
Coming up later tonight, join us here on YouTube for the ARIA's premiere show, live at 6. And then Aussie Music's main event, the 2022 ARIA Awards at 7:30 p.m. on 9. All live and dangerous from the Hordern Pavilion on Gadigal Land in Sydney.
Yeah, we are on Gadigal land, the Gadigal people, the Eora Nation, and we're delighted to be here outside the famous Hordern Pavilion for the 2022 ARIA Awards, the red carpet sponsored by Interflora. You look like a flower, Casey Donovan.
Very much. Oh, that's very nice.
But I'm a bit grumpy. Well, I'm not grumpy with you. You made me cry in rehearsals today.
Oh, look, I'm so privileged and honoured to be a part of something very, very special tonight. You know, I don't want to give too much away.
No,
but
you can.
Yeah.
We've been talking about it.
Oh, we can. Oh, okay, great.
And it's one of the most special moments of the show.
It is. It's beautiful. It's amazing to be able to pay our respects to people that have passed and that have influenced the music industry in such a way that, you know, they get celebrated on a night like this and forever.
But that's what's really special about tonight is I love that all the in memoriams, that it's not about the passing of the person, it's about the celebration of the life and the music and what they've contributed to all of us.
It really is, and it's such a beautiful thing to be able to celebrate and just embrace it and let emotions flow. You know, hopefully one day I'm lucky enough to have one for myself.
Well, we're talking... We've got decades to go for them. We're talking about Judith Durham, right? The voice of the Seekers. Keith Potker, of course, one of her three brothers is here tonight. But you're singing probably their biggest hit. Was it their biggest hit?
I think it was. I'll Never Find It You, and then followed by Georgie Girl, and it's just such a beautiful...
Georgie Girl.
Such a great song.
And then Dami Im kind of brings it home.
Oh, doesn't she just? I was in tears watching her sing the carnival. It's such a beautiful moment, and yeah, I'm very honoured and privileged to be here.
But tonight is a celebration of those lives and of the current crop who are doing so well. There's a real buzz in the industry, I think.
There is, you know, 2.5 years after being locked down, here we are celebrating, living, you know, just embracing what music is and bringing everyone together, and it's such a beautiful community to be a part of.
There's a real buzz in these flowers too, as well, because all the bees love. Don't the bees love Interflora? Hey?
They really do.
Yeah, they do. Hey, again, congratulations on everything you're doing. You are such an incredible vocalist, and you're going to bring the house down.
Thank you so much, Richard. That's beautiful.
Have a great night.
Yeah, have a great night.
You're watching the ARIAs. Stick around. Mate, I think Hoyt's, if you just go up Hugh Sheridan, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you doing?
I'm very good. I'm very happy to be wearing Versace, and I'm glad that they gave me wedges.
Yeah, well, if you'd like to pan down, you'll see he's on his tippy toes.
I'm on my tippy toes. Well, that doesn't give you any excuses. If you'd like to pan down, you'll see.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, so what are you doing here tonight? Any official duties?
I am here finally for fun, and I'm very, very, very excited to be here.
Fun and looking fab.
Especially with the father and son duo.
Your stage show is going so well. Congratulations on that.
Thank you so much. Yes, I'm still on my tippy toes.
Wonderful songs to rip into, right?
Yeah, no, Neil Diamond's amazing, and I'm very much looking forward to tucking into Tick Tick Boom early next year.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, it's a hot November night here tonight. Neil Diamond thing.
Got it.
Hot November night.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah, let's hear it for the tree people.
I write all my own stuff, you know. Hey, Hugh, it's lovely to see you. Listen, we've got Frooms who's come up to join us, I think. Why don't we have a little reminder? Frooms, come on in.
Come on, let's get Frooms.
Oh, it's a purple
Hugh, have a great time, man. Here we go.
Are you leaving?
Hugh Sheridan. Oh, watch out for that.
You just got here. Oh, you can say bye with us.
Hugh, thanks for coming along, mate.
Well, it's been such a pleasure.
There you go. Hey, Frooms, how's it gone your end? Pretty well, I think.
Listen, it's been absolutely chaotic. One of the most chaotic ARIAs I've ever been a part of.
But I saw you eating some chippies before. I'm very jealous.
Oh, maybe later I'll do another one.
So you kids are over there with Peking duck.
Peking duck
And
in
you've
the
got
red
some red
rooster
rooster.
fan zone.
Yeah.
And we're still going to be wearing our Interflora floral arrangements, aren't we, boys?
We are, yeah. I love that. How good's Interflora? We should thank the good people at Interflora who've done such a wonderful job, really giving the whole place a good, nice little ambiance, if I can use that big word, at such an occasion. And they've really coloured the joint up. And we thank them sincerely again for their involvement.
It's beautiful. Really
It's a
quickly, who's been your favourite person to interview?
Oh, that's hard. I think probably Casey Donovan. I love her.
Casey Donovan. Oh, okay.
We had a
better
chat
wrap
with
it up.
each other. That went pretty well too. Hey, but listen, good luck tonight. Have fun. It's going to be a great show. Stick around. The 2022 ARIA Awards live on Channel 9 coming up at 7:30. See you then.